Oh, I just realized we're back to boxes now. So I guess no more of those crystals. Yeah, okay, that's all we need. This does seem pretty straightforward though. Oh no, never mind. I guess we're back to crystals already. That was short-lived. I didn't see you there at all. I'm not even sure if you were there before. You are there. Oh shit. Yeah, see, I think that was a wind again. That seems really powerful, unless I'm misunderstanding it. Okay. I can't even see what I'm fighting. Oh, it's you. Okay. Too bad that only gives me a little bit of health back. Maybe just one more so I can get back to full. Okay, there we go. I probably would have filled up with these crystals anyway. Probably. Yeah, I would have too. Oh well. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just a teleport thing. Okay. Nothing hidden around here? No, I guess not. Those teleports seem to take a while, even though it's not even taking you to a new area. Oh, well, maybe this is. It's very dark, though. Yeah, it's like really dark. Are we going to get one of those light sources again? Why is this barrel so important? Oh. This is sort of weird. Oh, okay. I was using that. Are you gonna break out? No. That was interesting. Why was there like a mechanical peep? There's also like this weird background noise. It's sort of annoying. The magical weapon of a beast witch follower which can absorb energy from moonlight. As far as humans are concerned, they're nothing more than self-righteous vandals, threatening the safety and prosperity of the caravans. Yeah, it sounds like crickets, just sort of constantly in the background. I guess I can't hit you. I might be able to cast thunder on you, actually. No, you guys are like trapped in there, actually. I'll probably have to let you out somehow. That's odd that there's like a single torch up there. Huh. No hidden walls, I guess. Oh, there we go. I think they seem slightly different. No, maybe not. Oh, that guy seems a little stronger, actually. Either that or I just missed a ton of my shots. I figured there'd be something in here. Can I climb this at all? Kind of. There's nothing up here, though. Yeah, not quite. What? Sorry? Prostitute's chiffon? A special garment for work utilizing its wearer's physical vessel. Its revealing nature is designed to provoke a primitive desire out of would-be clients. The fee is great, but at least clients get to keep this as a souvenir. Right. That's a bit out of, a bit different from everything else. Oh, is that the... No, maybe not. I would assume there's 9 slots, right? Because, I mean, it goes from 1 to 10. I mean, 1 to 0 on the keyboard, but I would think they would exclude 0. And they would just go 1 to 9. I don't know. But I think I've found everything up till now. At least I had a quick quick skim, because I didn't want to spoil myself, so I just... God, okay. I don't even know what I'm doing. I guess these are the same enemies, they're not really too much of a threat anymore. Which is, it's kind of nice, because it sort of shows you how far you've come. It's kind of odd that they had us in that, like, big outside. Wait, is her face different? Or they just noticed? She looks more angry than she was before. Like before, whatever happened with the soul switching. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's odd that they took us to that outside area. Now they've just put us straight back into the... into some sort of castle. There's that noise again. I'm not sure if that signifies anything, or if it's just because we're near the windows. I want to go to the other side to see if there's anything over there. There is a single... Yeah, I thought so. How do I get to this, though? Oh, that's fine. A piece of a merchant's collection displaying the layout of a castle built centuries ago. The blueprint doesn't match the actual layout exactly. Perhaps there are some secret rooms that would explain the discrepancy. Oops. Yeah, because what I did look up was how many chests there were. I believe there's 45. And so I currently have 41. And then that would mean 42, 43, 44, 45. So I guess there's 4 more chests and they all contain the last spell. So maybe there's only 8 slots for the bag then. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I guess it's fine. I guess it's maybe for balance reasons. They don't want to give you too many items. I just thought it'd make sense for it to go to 9. Oh, there's one. Wait, is this the... Is this the room where you find the cat? Because that looks similar. Okay, yeah, so there's Arcane Max. So what does this do? Oh, it doesn't list what it does. Does it give you an extra shot? That seems like a really fast charge. Oh, it does. Okay, so it reduces the amount, the cost of the charge, I guess. Lets you fire off 3 if you do it really quickly. We are close to finishing this as well. An idol created by a heretic to honor the beast witch. The antlers are a symbol of impurity. The saint once personally delved into the depths of the forest occupied by the heretical group in order to eliminate their presence. Just gotta turn up my fan real quick. Alright. So is this... Yeah, this looks very similar to where you find the cat initially. You would come through there, the cat's sitting up there. That should mean... And that's where... Because that's caved in. That's where there should be a treasure chest, normally. There's a lot of these goddamn crystals. I'm almost expecting something to, like, drop down. I'm gonna move a bit forward. Yeah, there we go. Oh, not you. Oh, God. Okay, you know what? Oh, I didn't think you were still doing a clap. What the hell was that? That was you, I guess. Okay. That wasn't great. Okay. I've had about enough of your BS. What? Is there any tell for that spell at all? I can't seem to charge. Okay, I might need to use Arcane then, since it has a quick charge. Oh, there is a bit of a tell. I see it. Okay. It's just very dim. Okay, so it seems Arcane actually breaks that seal, and now I might have to take this opportunity to kill you. Shit. Since I don't have the mana, I may have just wasted my chance. So I assume you're gonna buff them again, right? Yeah, okay. You gotta be pretty quick then. That was close as well. This is kind of a tough situation. I might need to use this mana crystal. Yeah, because I'm gonna need mana. Okay, so now we'll charge up this. Now fire this off to break you, knock you down, and we have to quickly kill you guys. There's one gone. Oh, you just immediately regen that. Okay, well at least one's gone. So I can sort of just redo that. Oh, that actually like breaks the thing on him, I think. No, enough of your shit. Maybe killing you's better. Not sure. No, you'd have like way too much health. Oh, you really... Okay, no, we're good. How did you get over there? Okay, well, at least we only have you to deal with. It's gonna be tough though, because... Oh, okay, it'd help if I could read your moves. I have to figure out... Yeah, okay. I don't know if I can kill you with just Arcane. Guess we'll find out. I guess maybe if I keep charging now. Oh, you teleport when you... You've got a very limited chance to deal damage. Do I have enough? Yeah, because you, like, put that back on immediately. I assume this is the way to do it. The problem is I'm going to run out of Arcane in a second. By Arcane, I mean mana. Okay, it seems like you actually regen pretty slow there. Okay, this seems like the way to do it. Is that enough? Now it is, okay. That was an annoying fight. But, yeah, I gathered with the amount of crystals that were in this room, and with how big it is, I'm like, surely there's some reason for that. So I'm glad I actually moved forward there. Does this go back up? Okay, I figured there'd be an item here. We're getting a lot of them, and we've only got a few left. A scroll confiscated from the heretics that depicts beastians with a special ability to transform between beast and human forms. Such a ridiculous thing could only take place in a heretic's fantasy. Unfortunately, I'm low on gems now. Can I actually go back is the question. I don't think I can. I think I'm stuck down here now. I could return. I'm not sure exactly what that does though. I'm not sure if it's like a Homeward Bone or a Dark Sign situation. That's it for here now. Okay, we may just die up ahead then, since we don't have any healing left. Oh, Jesus, scared the shit out of me. Alright, well, let's just keep pushing forward then. be interesting to see. Ah, okay, so it's going to be one of those. I guess we go like that way, and then that's probably the finale up there. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how these items play out, because... Okay, that's all on this page. A rune used by the church to summon heroes across the continent. Once the saint cast down the beast witch, it lost most of its utility. These days, even common thieves have no trouble ransacking bestian tribes. So I wonder who the beast witch is. Yeah, so like we got these ones left. That's probably the final boss, but the thing is, what I've noticed is the last couple of bosses have dropped like 3 items on death. And so that's the only thing I'm worried about, is that I'm not going to know. Like if I fill these up, I'll be fine, because I'll know this is the final boss. But if I'm missing like 1, 2, 3 at the end, I won't actually be sure whether the final boss drops 3 or whether it only drops 1 and I've missed 2 somewhere. So I may have to have a little look. I'll obviously look after I'm sure that I'm right at the end so I don't spoil anything. Because I don't want to have made all this progress and then be like just short of getting everything. I'm not actually getting that many souls anymore. I remember I was going between statues and having like 1,000 each time. Yeah, I've only got enough for like 1 level up. I guess 2, technically, but yeah, we'll just go haste then. So I assume we have to break these things. Huh, so maybe you teleport there, and when you finish, you end up there. Because there's no way you can break that, right? Yeah, no chance. So I'm assuming once I teleport through here, I'll end up top somehow. Oh, there's definitely something through here. What are you? Okay, maybe you're not actually... I thought there was something like trying to break through. I guess not. Oh, is this like the underground cave we were in? Oh, there's some... Yeah, there's this too. This is where we had to use ice to break the 3... I don't know what exactly they're called. They probably have a specific name, those magical pillar things. There is definitely something like trying to get through there, I think. Right? Maybe when I get closer, something will break through. Yeah, because this whole thing's shaking. I wonder if I would have taken damage there. Actually, just gonna leave those crystals and see what happens here. Yep, figured. I was expecting something bigger though. Yeah, I was expecting something way worse than that. Is there nothing else? I wonder if that deals damage. Those falling rocks. Oh, there's no items there, it's just all healing and mana. Okay. Okay, well, we found out that it does deal damage. Okay, so it does like dust first and then rocks fall. That's alright then. Just don't want to miss out on anything. So the problem is I want to have ice constantly equipped so I can break all those barrels and things easier. But then I have to constantly switch back whenever an enemy shows up. Ah, so that's where we gotta go. Not sure how to feel about them just straight up reusing old maps. I mean, I get the idea, it's a nice little revisit. But it feels like it hasn't been that long since we went through it. Especially because I went back and sort of item hunted through everything. Okay, so maybe we have to break that first. I'm gonna assume so at least. I hear something else like down there. It's like a sucking noise. I have no idea what that is. There is a chest up there though. That's probably the next element. I would assume that's ice, probably. Yeah, you know what, that actually makes sense, because if we got arcane first in that first area, if we're now like redoing these caves, it would make sense for ice to be down here. Oh, maybe it was you guys. Pardon? Wait, are you... Oh. They look like they're petrified. Okay, I'm gonna actually jump from the top then, just to grab whatever that chest is. So I have to head down there anyway. Oh, it's fire. Okay. That's kind of dumb. I was fully expecting it to be ice. Staff attack is enchanted with the power of fire. Oh, is it? Wait, do you mean when I just have it equipped? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Because that happened whenever I charged this up. I don't know exactly what it means by that. I'm going to assume these things are going to come to life now, right? Surely. Oh, it took away my charge. Oh. That's interesting. Can I only hit them when they... Well, let's try that. Huh. Well, I can't damage them with fire. Do I have to lure them into these? Surely not. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, that did damage. Is it melee attacks or is it arcane that's doing that? Okay, it's melee, which means you probably have to charge fire, right? I assume. I mean, you could use arcane probably. Not sure if that's actually doing more damage or not. Oh, obviously the fire isn't doing damage, but I think you're doing more. Yeah, you do like double damage with that. How much does arcane do then? No, not ice, arcane. They're interesting, but they're not very tough. Okay, it's about the same amount either way. Oh. Let's try and dodge one on the left, get hit by the one on the right. Yeah, there's one down. Actually, I'm going to hang back a bit. I want to make sure that doesn't summon anything. Okay, now we're good. Because I was almost going to assume killing the stone one might summon like one of those giant ones. I didn't want to kill all three at once. Oh, apparently that way too early. Yeah, the movements are really weird. Oh, are you gonna attack at any point? Ooh, yeah, their attacks are like way different from normal. Surprised I could dodge through that. Oh yeah, I'm like way off at this. No, I'm not even gonna bother. Let's just charge this up. I guess fire is slightly faster. Oh, okay, that was a nice turn. I'm dodging way too early on these things. Okay. That was a bit messy. Just get rid of that. Gaseous soul essence. No, why do you keep opening that up? I guess it's here. A soul without form, clinging to the world of the living, will eventually perish. All souls are made from soul essence. It is the origin of all living things and can be found in the soul of every being. The question is there anything in all of this? Or is it just health and mana again? I think that's it, actually. How many do we have left? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probably 5 more to find. And then the 6 being the final boss. Possibly. Oh, there's this stuff here. I would have missed this. No, nothing in there. Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense to put fire there, because you're probably supposed to use the enhanced fire melee attack against them. But I feel like it would have been more appropriate to put ice there. Just because this is where we got ice, and I assume the other areas are going to be like the fire area and the throne room sort of thing. Oh, oh. That always gets me. Can you? Oh, never mind. So I guess there's going to be one in each area. One of those chests. Yeah, okay, so we did end up here. Alright. Nice little refill, but it doesn't seem necessary because there's a goddess statue just down there anyway. Right? Now, semi-gaseous one. A soul without form. Blah, blah, blah. They say witches naturally resonate with soul essence, and this is what allows them to cast magic. Very similar to this one. Yeah. Wait, so does this do... No, okay. So I'm going to assume what that actually meant. Again, this is probably something with the translation. Staff attack is enhanced with the power of fire. Or enchanted. I'm going to assume what that meant is the enchanted melee attack is stronger now. Yeah, it definitely seems stronger. Because I interpret that writing as the melee attack by itself now has fire damage without charging it up. Yeah, so there's a statue just there, so it doesn't seem necessary to have all those crystals here. Now the question is, which one's the next one? Is it this one or this one? I'd go this one. This doesn't really matter, I just prefer to do them in like the underground, hopefully fire, and then the throne room. That might even be the dark area. It'd be one of the two. Okay, so this looks like fire. I'd almost welcome like a sort of... I was thinking maybe a boss rush. But I guess maybe not. Because we did just do... It'd only be like the first two bosses, really, that I'd want to like redo. Because we've already done Vanessa twice, essentially. And same with Spectre Armor. So maybe not. It'd just be like a keep that stats the same. Just to sort of show how much stronger you've gotten. I don't know, I could see people not liking that too. I guess it's fine either way. I'm just going to put the ice armor on just in case. So I don't want to get hit by the lava flames. Oh, oh, that's probably not supposed to happen. I guess they didn't really rig. They didn't tie it to the actual lever itself, the animation. So I guess we're going to be constantly lowering this then. Maybe? Well, there is just a doorway there. Maybe we just need to do it once. So I guess that's new then, right? Because this is the same room as before. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything around here. Ah, there's the chest though. Let's put the armor on. Maybe this is ice. I guess it makes sense. There we go, okay. Just gonna wait for that plume again. There's probably more items there. No, and here's going to be the combat room, I assume. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you're a different colour. Oh, you take no damage from that. You take ice damage, though. And arcane, seemingly. Can I lure you into the lava? That's not a good idea, because you seem immune to fire damage, actually. I don't want you having an important item and falling in bounds. Let's not hit you that way. Yeah, that way. Thanks. Did you have anything? No, you didn't have anything anyway. Oh, it's you again. Pain's pretty weak on single enemies. It seems really good for knocking things down because you get 3 of them now. You can sort of stun lock things. It almost feels like ice is now the weakest. Even though I started saying it was the most useful. It's useful for clearing all this trash up, but not so much for enemies. Huh, so what are you for? Okay, so I could probably walk on that with ice. That seems like a death trap though. Because if I run out... Seems like the end of the way down though. Because I don't see anything... There's no other reason for this. You would think there'd be something breakable here. Okay, so I guess we just got the ice shield on. Yeah, okay. Oh, great. What am I trying to do here, though, is the question. Am I just trying to kill you? Oh, there's 2 of you. That's not good. Oh, never mind, it might be alright. Is this the intended way of doing it? Oh, I guess it was. Okay. All forms are destined to perish. Even the church creations cannot escape this fate. Grafted souls use ancient magic to extract soul essence and turn it into pure energy, but the vessel unfortunately dies in the process. Has there been one item in each area? Or was it 2? Because we may, if we keep going like this, we may actually end up like one more in the next area, and then that would end up, like I said, the final boss dropping 3. Maybe. Oh, every goddamn time I think that's an attack. Okay. Oh, I do have to check the new ice magic we got too. Because he did hit level 5. It's probably just more, Oh no, okay, so here's the next item. So maybe not. Because then the next area should have 1 in it, and then 1 at the top, and then final boss. Okay, so it should be right then. The dolls created by the church continue to emit the power of a crafted soul even after they are destroyed. Crafted souls infused with soul essence are equipped with the ability to learn and perform simple commands. So I wanted to see... When hit by an enemy, will automatically counterattack with ice missiles. Oh, so that's what those... So I noticed a little effect going on when I was walking on the fire. So I guess those are like the little missiles shooting off. It's a lot of mana and health to get back. Yes, there's just one more over there. You have to fire that off. Actually, I think we've unlocked another outfit, didn't we? Because we hit ice level 5. Wasn't that a requirement? Let's enhance first. I don't even know what I want anymore. Sure, let's just get more stamina. Here we go. Haste is like... seems to be really expensive. So we have... Oh, it's that. We still don't have that, do we? No. Okay, well, I mean... may as well change it up. Sort of a not really fitting final outfit to have, but that's alright. I guess we got a hat back as well. Wait, what's the... Oh, so it's like a sort of icy staff thing. Okay. I should probably buy those gems as well. Just to sort of have a max bar. Okay, so we are in the castle. It's not the dark area. Excuse me? Oh, we got more like falling... Oh. Oh. Something just broke through a wall. Didn't it? I thought I saw something break through. I thought I saw like rocks fly that way. Maybe not. There should be one chest left. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Surely. Maybe a bit further up. That should be lightning, right? I hate calling it lightning, but it's classed as thunder. Yeah, okay, ice is garbage against normal enemies. Yeah, I think it's outlived its usefulness. Oh, I thought you were the fire guys for some reason. Oh, what the... Oh, is that like a big boulder? I wonder if you can parry that. Is this it? No. Let's try and stand here. See if we can sort of cheese it out a bit. I don't know if that's the intended way of doing that. Where's it coming from? Is it coming from there? I want to see if I can get around this. Oh, okay. Well, that was... Guess we found the last chest. Oh, that was actually the last chest. I got an achievement for the treasure master. Okay. I think I found them all without actually... Did I? Yeah, I found all of them without actually needing to look anything up. I mean, I think I had to look up when I originally played where one of them was. But I guess I remembered it this time. I think the only thing I've had to look up was that one barrel that I missed. Oops. Alright, you can just like dash through this, can't you? Oh, this is going to be a boss fight. Alright, what does level 5 do? Nobeta can spend stored energy to teleport. Pardon? Hang on, there should be an item in here. Oh shit, did I miss something? Hopefully it's in here. Or maybe the enemy drops it, actually. I think that's what's happened the last couple of times. Are we going to have a refight of the knight? I'd actually like that, because I want to do better. Nope, you're not the knight. Oh, what are you? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, you can teleport as well. Maybe thunder isn't the best thing to use against you. I guess maybe just fire, because I need to be able to do quick shots. Oh, but you like teleport every time I... Oh, okay, maybe I do need to use thunder then. Because otherwise you just teleport away. Interesting that they leave this for... Because surely it's like... Yeah, you hit it before it gets a chance to teleport away. It's just a normal enemy with the ability to teleport. Oops. I need you to give me mana, actually. Okay, so this is a problem, because I can't actually melee you. Because you're just gonna... Oh, I can. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I guess because it's in slow mode. It gives me the... Is this the intended way to do it? That seems kind of weird. Okay, you just teleported then, so can you teleport straight away? No. Okay, I guess that's how you're supposed to deal with it. Is, melee it until it teleports, and then immediately cast thunder on it. I kind of wish they had made that a regular enemy. A remarkable creation by the church in which the souls of prisoners, slaves, and heretics alike rattle around together in a single body. Created with condensed soul essence, it provides great power to its owner. So this is why you'll just... I think there's a point to breaking all this, actually, because this should all just be... Let's go forward a bit more to make sure there's no bigger enemy. Okay. I highly doubt there's an item in here. Because the item should be up top like the others. But just in case. I don't want to have missed it by doing something dumb. Okay, that seems like it. This seems like overkill for that enemy. I think I legit would have preferred to refight the knight. Maybe just give him, like, make him a Spectre armor sort of thing where he's a recolor and he has, like, different moves. Because this is where you fight him, and that enemy was kind of dumb. It was literally just cast lightning to win. I think it would be interesting to have those as regular enemies. Obviously not as strong. Because don't give them the ability to like teleport whenever you try and shoot at them. Because you obviously need lightning to beat them. But just have them teleport sometimes. Just to sort of disorientate you. Many heroes' bodies eventually gave way to the burden of battle. The dolls were far more resilient, but it didn't take long for the church to make the troubling discovery that refined soul essence could produce consciousness. So that should be the last item then, because this is... I would assume would be the final boss. Because it's in the right spot. Wait, hang on. So was that the Spectre Knight or the Knight mini boss? Actually, don't remember. Just a Knight. Faithful Knight. Okay, I'm not actually sure. It's kind of odd that that one's at the end though. So I guess that's it then, right? Because I've gotten all the items and all the chests. Everything's maxed out except for maybe the bag. I'm not sure whether the bag goes to 8 or 9. There should still be one more goddess statue though, right? I think. I thought I saw 3. Let's not touch that just yet. And again, I've barely got any souls. It seems like there was around the dark area and the castle. I was getting a bunch of souls, but now I'm getting barely any. Let's just check the... There's one more statue. Yeah, there's one more. Okay. Oh, well, this is a slightly different area. Oh, okay, so I guess that's why Vanessa didn't feel anything when she sat on it. Yeah, what happens then? Become whole with what though? Okay. There actually shouldn't be anything else left then, right? I don't think there's any point in looking around. This is very reminiscent of, oh, there's the last one. Oh, okay, there's a bunch of... Yeah. I don't even know if I need to buy better healing. What I'm actually going to do... I'm just going to pause it here for now, because I want to... Just in case. I'm just going to find where my save file is and duplicate it. Just in case this automatically throws me into New Game Plus, and just in case I did miss anything important. I want to make sure I can just sort of reload it if I need to. So I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to... Hopefully I can find my save and just duplicate it real quick. Okay, that was easy enough. I'm curious. Okay, no, the time is still seems off. Oh, and yeah, of course all these things respawned. I mean, I guess I'll see if I get my ass beat by whatever this boss is going to be, then I'll decide whether I want to trade these souls in for better gems. I still haven't used these. I'll probably use... So I'm probably not going to get it first go, so I'll save that for maybe like the second or third go once I'm more confident. There's like a whole staircase over there though. Yeah, this is very reminiscent of Champions of Norath, the last area in that. Is the Plane of Air or something? Oh, who are you? Oh, that looks like what the cat turned into. Okay, so that's the original Nobeta's voice.
そこになんで私が2人もいるの？いや、私はあなたではない。あなたも私ではない。あなたは封印された私の代わりに作られたクラフトソウル。そして私はずっと玉座に封印されていた。もともとこの体に存在する魂だ。あなたもうすうす気づいていただろう。そしてここに戻り真相を突き止めようとしたのだろう。じゃあやっぱりねえ、私はどうなるの？体を取り戻せたのは良かったけど、この玉座、この体にはここにいられる魂は一つだけなんだよね。ごめんなさい。体を乗っ取るつもりはないの。でもやっと今まで知らなかった自分の気持ちに気づけて、頑張ってここまで来られたのに、やっと本当のことが分かったのに。まだ叶えてない願いがあるの。そしてみんなの願いもまだたくさんたくさんあるの。私やっぱりこのまま消えるのは嫌だ。
Game is very depressing. I hope everyone gets a happy ending. Oh, there's lyrics in the final boss. I think. Oh no, maybe that's just her chanting. Oh god. Okay. No, I guess not. I thought there was lyrics, but... Get away from me. Oh, I'm like running directly into that. Okay. Oh, I did like a shit ton actually. Oh. Oh, I cannot hit you with this. Yeah, I should parry that. Oh, I guess she's shielded when she's doing that. Oh, oh I just... That seems alright to parry actually. Maybe Arcane is the way to go. Because it seems like she dodges lightning. Alright, she's shielded. Do something I can parry. What is that? I'm not a fan of that. Oh, okay. That just seems like a sprint away attack. Oh, is she like switching elements? Okay, so that's how Tanya's attack is supposed to work. You're just supposed to sprint away from it. Okay, so I can't do anything when she's doing that, because... Oh, this is really cool that she's doing all the attacks that we have. Now she's gone to fire. I wonder if ice does more now. You know what? Worth a shot. Who charges first though? Am I immune to this? Seemingly. Oh, she's a bit too fast for that. Oh, and she's doing melee attacks, that's... I was going to say that's really cute, but that's also very destructive. Yeah, she actively tries to dodge when you aim at her. Okay, that did decent damage. We'll stick with ice until she switches again. Does this break your shield at all? No, it doesn't seem like you can stop it. Oh god. Some, like, spirit bomb going on. Let's get away from that. I think that had like a sort of black hole effect going on. Oh, now she's doing thunder. Maybe arcane? What are you doing? Oh, it took a while to charge up. Are they just gonna stay there? No, they sort of fly around. Oh, that's dangerous. Oh god. Of course you have that attack. Oh, you have multiple. Okay, I may need to use another heal then. Not doing much damage to you. That's fine. Oh, you're like shooting out. Oh, it's really hard to hit you. You just sort of dodge around. And then whenever I actually do get a chance... Oh, it was delayed. Maybe I can't charge up against you then. Maybe I just have to use regular attacks. Because there's very little opportunity to actually hit her. Is that ice again? No, this is arcane. Maybe I should be matching her? I'm not sure. Oh god. Okay, well there's that. That doesn't seem that hard to hit. Does that even do decent damage? Yeah, I'm not sure what to actually use. Maybe the Charged Thunder would be alright. Because we haven't tried this yet. And just sort of wait for her to stop. Like now? Oh, she moved. Oh, that's actually decent damage. Okay, I guess Thunder again is the way to go. This might be dangerous, actually. Alright, I may as well just fire this off. So I don't want to be holding onto it. Yeah, especially when she's doing this move. I want to be able to sprint around. Yeah, we're just gonna have to like run for now. I wonder what those fires around her mean. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, this is a big one, isn't it? Oh, I guess she was still shielded. I thought she would have been vulnerable because she was casting. Oh, don't stop running. So we'll go back to ice then. I feel like I'm just being like overly cautious. We fire it off. Now. She's gonna dodge around there, isn't she? Yeah, sure is. There's a big one coming. Oh, did I just kill her by doing that? Surely there's a phase 2. Oh, are those Tanya, Monica, and what's her name, Vanessa? That'd be cool if they were. Yeah, get their attacks. Or are you just gonna do a spirit bomb? Oh yeah, there we go. That's awesome. That's a Spectre Knight, isn't it? Oh god. Oh, I love this already. Even if it is slightly easy. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, you're gonna be shielded. God damn it. Oh, okay, well that's... let's drop this, I guess. Might be a bit of a waste. It seems like regular ice was actually the way to go. If she would like... Oh god, what is that? Okay, can I actually kill you? No, you're invincible. You're literally only there to do that. Get up. Okay. I think that's Spectre Knight, right? There's no point in charging, it actually seems better to... Although I am probably going to run out of mana. Oh, she can just like quickly switch between them too. Oh man, that's not very threatening. Oh, that is, eh? I guess I probably should just be standing in here. Maybe we'll go back to lightning. The problem is if he does a ground pound. Okay, no, we're good. I need you to like stop moving for like 2 seconds. Maybe fire it here. Since I was immune to it now, luckily. Oh, and when you stun her, you have like a huge opportunity to just do damage. Oh, there we go. Are you vulnerable now? Not really. Oh, I dodged it a bit too early. This might be it. Can I just like melee you to death? Okay. That's probably it. I really like that. Oh, you're sort of floating a bit there. You're right. I guess you're not affected by gravity, maybe because you're a ghost, right? Oh, there we go. That was the last item.
あなたは私としてしばらくの間頑張ってきた。ある意味すでに私だったのだ。私の心に響くあの声、あれはあなただったのね。じゃあ私ももうあなただったんだ。私たち二人はずっと一緒だったのだな。あなたさえ良ければこれからも私のそばにいてくれないか。うん、わかった。私もまだもっとこの世界を感じたい。今までありがとう。もうここにはいないが、あなたの願いはまた私と共に旅することだったな。私が新たな生を与えよう。目覚めよ。死は新たなる生なり。
Oh, that's nice. I wonder if she's fully conscious, like the cat was earlier. I would assume so. I do kind of wish they were able to... Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay, Jesus. I thought she was gonna just disappear. Okay. Sort of bittersweet. I do wish they were able to, like, maybe save Tanya and Monica. Which revived, okay. Alright, so full disclosure, this part of the commentary is post-commentary, just this sort of credit sequence. Initially I sort of talked about my thoughts on the game, but I've now had the chance to go back through New Game Plus and sort of wrap everything up, and I came back and listened to what my thoughts were, and I wasn't really, I wasn't comfortable with how I worded some things. I don't think I quite got the point across that I was trying to make, and I just don't think it was really accurate to what I was trying to say. So I'm going to try and reword things, and hopefully it'll go better this time. So, sort of the major thing that I seem to have an issue with, or rather that I didn't really word properly, was sort of the plot device with the cat. For some reason, it was initially because I assumed the cat and the real Nobeta had the same voice actor, and if you pair that with in the cutscene where Nobeta sits on the throne and the cat passes out, and along with the fact that the cat had a human form, whatever reason that in my mind I had made the connection that the Nobeta's soul was in the cat for some reason. I think I mentioned this in the playthrough. But that was just me being an idiot. Because when I rewatched the cutscenes with the cat, everything pretty much immediately fell into place, and I realized it was definitely a separate third entity. It was Nobeta's servant trying to get Nonota to sit on the throne to revive Nobeta. It's a very basic concept, for whatever reason I was just confused by it. I think it was really also the human form part that confused me, but you find an item later in the game. I forget if it's in the castle or towards the end. It just sort of describes about the bestians that can transform between animal and humans. And obviously that alludes to the cat. So the cat is a bestian that's able to transform between an animal form and a human form. So like it all makes sense. For some reason I just wasn't able to put it together in the first playthrough. I probably made some dumb comments about it. But yeah, no, that all worked out fine once I sort of rewatched the cutscene, listened to the dialogue. It is very obvious. So that's sort of the first thing. Sort of the issues I had with the game was, I feel like the second half was sort of a bit weaker than the first half. Now that could just be me being biased because I started with the demo and I really liked it, and it could just be something like that. But I feel like the design wise for the levels, I think I've boiled the issue down to the fact that lightning exists. And so the levels have to sort of be designed around the fact that you have this really long range weapon that you can just sort of snipe enemies with. But in doing that, it sort of removes the challenge, because you can essentially one-shot enemies from far away before they even have a chance to see you. That's especially prominent in the last two zones, where you're outside and it's just like big open areas. But I mean, I get it, because you don't want the entire game to be cramped corridors. So, like, I get why you'd have big open areas. It's just the I don't even know if you'd call it either the level design or the enemy encounters. Just something like that didn't feel right. It feels like a lot more, not quite stressful, but um, challenging, I guess, to have like the tight, cramped encounters because you don't really have places to run. I think the thing I can sort of point to there is I think was my first enemy death outside of a boss, where it was in the lava zone, and I think I died to like that big arm guy because like on my left was a wall, and on my right was lava, and it's like you sort of cramped in. You have to deal with him. It's not like you could have just sniped him before he even showed up. But I can sort of compare it to Dark Souls almost. Everyone knows that the Dark Souls 1 essentially falls off after Analondo, right? Because even zones like the Demon Ruins are just straight up unfinished. You can tell they're rushed, and you can literally see places where they're falling apart. You can see like out of bounds in certain zones because they just didn't finish the area. But in saying that, you wouldn't call Dark Souls a bad game because of it, because the first half still holds up so well. And it's not like the second half is terrible, it's just not as good as the first half. And I feel like this sort of follows that same logic. The second half just isn't as good as the first half, but it doesn't make the game bad. It just isn't as good, if that sort of makes sense. I think I sort of harped on too much about that in my original take of this, and I came across very negative. But those are sort of my major points, and hopefully they don't come across as negative this time, because I do still definitely love the game. I would recommend it to anyone who likes Souls-like games, like obviously the Soul series, Bloodborne, Neo. That what was that other one? Ring something Ring that everyone loved. Rings of Power. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you like those games, I think you'll enjoy this. Because I think it does a good take on. So I believe every sort of other Souls game before this had the third-person action sort of thing. Like you had the clones like The Surge and Lords of the Fallen. They all did very similar things. Whereas this took the concept and turned it into a third-person shooter, which I think was a nice change of pace. The other thing was, I complained about Wind level 5, I believe, in my playthrough, because I thought it was too strong. And don't quote me on this, because I don't actually think I found anything definitive on it. But from what I could tell on my New Game Plus run, I think I figured out exactly how it works. Well, more or less how it works. It seems it's not random when it dodges, and it doesn't heal you automatically. And that's how I thought it worked, and that's why I thought it was too strong. I believe what's actually happening is when you get hit, and you're sort of in the animation of getting hit, you have a very small window where if you press the dodge button, that's when it kicks in. And what happens is you take the damage of the hit, meaning you can't use it to cheat death, for example. If you're going to die from the hit, you die from the hit regardless. But you take the damage from the hit. Then if you press dodge fast enough, Wind level 5 activates, and you dodge out of the way. And then you heal for the amount of damage you just took. So it is sort of like a safety net in case you dodge ever so slightly too slow. And I guess I was just doing that constantly during the latter half of the game, because I didn't understand the enemy attacks just yet, so I was just too slow in reacting to them, and it kept activating. And it's sort of balanced by the fact that you don't gain mana or spell charge like you would from a normal dodge. So there's no point in like trying to intentionally activate it. I still think it's maybe a little too strong. I would almost appreciate a way to turn it off. But yeah, it's not as broken as I thought it was. I thought it was a sort of like a percent chance to automatically dodge attacks. But like in the middle of combat, it was just happening too quick for me to understand how it worked. I think I already discussed the sort of the positive points I had for the game early on, so I don't really want to reiterate them too much. But one major point, I think, what really saved the game for me was the final boss. You probably can't tell by the way I sort of annotate or carry my words, because I have like a very monotone, deadpan way of speaking. But when phase 2 kicked in, because phase 1, I think phase 1 that she could have been more aggressive, but when phase 2 kicked in and the three souls sort of came out, and phase 2 was then about Nobeta being able to use the attacks from previous bosses, I was actually really excited for that. I'm not sure how well that came across, because again, it's just sort of how my voice is, I guess, or how I carry myself. But I really love when games do stuff like that. I'm not sure if there's exactly a word for it. It's almost like he was meeting my exact expectations, if that sort of makes sense. Like, that's exactly how I wanted that final boss to go. And I'm really glad that's how the phase 2 worked out. I don't think it could have been any better. Yeah, outside of like the difficulty maybe being a bit higher. But like design wise, I think it was a really neat touch to have her be able to use the previous souls, because they were obviously inside her because she absorbed them throughout the game earlier. So I really appreciated that. I think I've sort of covered all the points that I made earlier. Hopefully it came across a bit better this time. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I appreciate you sticking around if you have thus far, and I'll see you guys around for whatever I decide to play next.